Okay, what if I told you that everything you really need to know about managing your money could fit on a single index card? I know it sounds almost too good to be true, but that's the powerful kind of revolutionary idea from the book, The Index Card. And today, we're going to break it all down. Let's see how this one simple tool can completely change how you think about your finances. So, does this question hit a little too close to home? If you've ever felt that knot of dread in your stomach when you think about your bank account, retirement, or just the monthly budget, you are definitely not alone. It's a feeling that has become super common. The authors of the index card just put it so perfectly with this quote. It's this constant low-level anxiety, right? This feeling that we're just one unexpected car repair or medical bill away from total disaster. And that fear, it often leads to paralysis. We end up doing nothing at all because we're so afraid of doing the wrong thing.
But here's the thing, and this is really good news. That feeling of being overwhelmed, it isn't from personal failing. The book makes a brilliant point. The financial industry actually has a vested interest in making things seem impossibly complicated. For them, complexity is profitable. For us, it's completely paralyzing.
Think about it like this. Imagine you're stuck in a giant, confusing maze made of money. Every turn looks the same, every path is covered in fog, and the map they gave you is written in a language you don't even understand. Yeah, that's what managing your finances can feel like. I mean, everywhere you turn, there's a new hot stock tip, some revolutionary budgeting app, or a can't-miss investment strategy. The book calls this a cacophony of advice, and honestly, that's the perfect word for it. All that overwhelming noise is exactly what keeps us frozen, terrified of making the wrong move. But what if the secret to escaping that maze wasn't a more complicated map, but just a single, simple key? Well, that's the whole idea at the heart of the index card, and it's what we're about to unlock right now. And here it is. This is how it all started. One of the authors, a professor named Pollack, just scribbled 9 simple financial rules on a 4x6 index card and posted a picture of it online. It went totally viral. Why? Because it cut through all that noise with just stunning clarity. So let's break down that powerful index card, starting with the very first pillar, building a solid financial foundation. This is where it all begins. This is the solid ground you're going to build your entire financial future on. Okay, these first 2 rules are the absolute bedrock of your financial fortress. First, save 10 to 20% of your income. Second, and this one is non-negotiable, pay off your credit card in full every single month. High-interest debt is like trying to climb a mountain with an anchor chain to your ankle. You can work as hard as you want, but you're just not going to get very far. Now, if saving 20% sounds totally impossible right now, don't panic. The book uses this great metaphor. You don't walk into a gym for the first time and try to bench press 300 pounds, right? You start small. The same thing applies here. Start with what you can, even if it's just 1%, and then build from there.
If you are finding this video helpful, please make sure to hit that like button and share it with someone who this might help and be a benefit to their financial decision-makings. Your support means a lot to me and helps the channel grow, allowing the YouTube algorithm to show this content to a bigger crowd. More people can benefit from these ideas and hopefully improve their financial well-being.
Okay, so you've built that solid foundation. Now it's time to start growing your wealth for the long term. This is the part that scares a lot of people off, the whole world of investing. But you're about to see how refreshingly simple it can actually be. The secret to simple, effective investing is really about what you don't do. Don't try to be some stock-picking genius who outsmarts the entire market. Don't get caught up in the drama of individual company stocks. And probably the most important one, do not pay high wealth-destroying fees.
And this table here lays out your main choice so clearly. On one side, you've got these actively managed funds. They're run by managers who charge high fees to try and beat the market. On the other side, you have low-cost index funds that just aim to match the market's performance. The results are pretty startling.
And this number right here is the punchline. When you actually account for their high fees, less than 1% of those highly paid active managers succeed in beating the market over the long run. Let me say that again. You pay more for worse results. It's just a losing game. So the crucial point is this. Your winning plan is simple. First, take advantage of tax-advantaged accounts, like a 401k, which is just a retirement savings plan from your employer that gives you a nice tax break. Use that money to buy inexpensive, broadly diversified index funds. And then, and this is the hardest part, do nothing. Ignore the daily panic and excitement of the market and just let the magic of compound interest do its thing, letting your money grow on itself over time. All right, finally, a smart financial plan isn't just about saving and investing. It's also about building a fortress around everything you've built to protect you, your family, and your future from all the unexpected stuff life throws at you. So what does this fortress look like? Well, it means if you hire a financial advisor, you make sure they're a fiduciary. That's a fancy but critical word that just means they are legally required to act in your best interest, not their own. It means being patient and not rushing into buying a home until you're truly ready. It means having the right insurance to protect you from life's curveballs. And it means recognizing that programs like Social Security are a vital part of everyone's financial safety net. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground, but it all comes back to that one simple, powerful index card. So, let's boil it all down to a clear, actionable to-do list you can literally start on today. So, after cutting through all that noise and all that complexity, what are the core actions you can take starting right now to finally and confidently take control of your financial life? Here it is, your entire financial plan on a single slide. Save 10 to 20%, pay off your credit cards, max out those retirement accounts, buy low-cost index funds, and work with people who actually have your back. That's it. That's the path to financial freedom. It's not about being a genius, it's about being disciplined. And now that you know how simple it can be, the only thing left to do is start.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching. I'm Finance Puppy, and here's to a better financial tomorrow. Cheers!